Here we are.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning.
What?
How are you? I think you need a couple more sips of coffee this morning.
I have my cup
What's it called?
of happy.
Cup of happy.
Yes.
Okay, do you know what we need?
Oh, wait, I forgot my little saucer.
Oh, wow, the saucer of
It has a
happy.
saucer.
I think you should be careful with the coffee cup, but then hold the saucer up. So, you know what I think we need?
I think I need to start over.
Okay, good morning.
Hi. You're very perky this morning.
I know.
I'm not.
Can I tell you why? Because I don't drink coffee.
It doesn't make any sense.
No. Okay, look at this happy saucer.
Mhm.
You know what you need to go along with a cup of happy? A pink box of joy.
It is true. Last time I used my saucer. I usually don't use this. Well, sometimes I do.
Oh, I thought you were going to talk about donuts. The pink box of joy.
I was getting there.
Okay.
I'm just going to drink my coffee.
Okay. Hey, one of the reasons I'm in a good mood today. You notice
Yes.
my t-shirt?
Rock it up.
You know why I'm wearing this today?
It's not Thursday.
It's not Thursday. This is
I knew
game
that,
week.
by the way.
This is game week. Tennessee plays their first game Thursday night, which is weird to play college football on Thursday night. But you know what? When you're not very good, they put you on Thursday nights.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Morning, Scott.
I kind of like to, for the first week, like the week before the first game, I kind of like to wear Tennessee shirts every day.
You do, don't you? I forgot about that.
I do. So if you see me this week,
have a Tennessee
at least,
shirt.
well, we
I
can
don't have
fix
a
that.
Tennessee shirt. I should get one.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll order one today.
At least leading up to Thursday, I will probably be wearing either a Tennessee shirt or orange shirt every day. So
Surprised you're not singing Rocky Top.
that's a little early. I haven't had my coffee yet.
You don't drink coffee.
I'll tell you why else I'm in a good mood.
Sorry, I'm kind of tired today.
Well,
I've been
okay.
tired lately.
And I think the reason I'm in a good mood is probably the same reason you're tired, because yesterday was a great day, but kind of a long day. But it
We
was
went to
so
the beach. It
exciting.
was very fun.
We went to a different beach, and I did not hear from anyone who went to the wrong beach. So hopefully we got the word out. Maybe people went to Port Hueneme and just said, hey, there's a big party.
There's a
Let's
lot
stay
of
here.
people at Fort Wayne.
But anyway, we ended up at the Ventura Harbor at Harbor's Cove. And I'll tell you, Harbor Cove.
Why do
and it
people
was-
put S's on the
I don't
end
know.
of things?
And you
They
know,
do that all the time.
and did you know there's like a local name for Harbor Cove? It's known as Mom's Beach because moms take their younger kids there. But
'Cause
anyway,
there's no waves.
yeah, so we went over to the wave side,
Yeah,
but it was
The
also
wave side is
it was also the windy side that was a little chilly. And
it was a little windy there.
and I don't know, maybe it's faded, but I came home, I was really sunburnt on my
Yeah,
face
it's faded.
yesterday.
You look fine.
I
You look cute.
was like, how could it be
I
this
did not get
cold
sunburned
and this
because I was
cloudy
wearing a sweatshirt
and I'm sunburnt? That was
and
crazy.
shorts.
But the highlight,
Oh, there's our puppy.
there's Bella making, an exit.
Our lone little puppy. She's very lonely. It's very sad.
The highlight of the day, though,
Sorry.
we're watching Leilani and Melanie getting baptized.
That was really cool.
That was awesome. And what we
Listening
did,
to their testimony.
they did a great job with their stories.
Yeah,
And-
it's
and-
so fun to hear people just tell about their faith in Jesus.
yeah. And they just they shared great stories. And it was really interesting that, we kind of moved out of the wind, kind of behind a dune, behind the lifeguard tower for people to share their stories. And it's like we walked over and suddenly there was no wind and
I know.
you could hear.
You could
It's
hear.
like,
It was great.
oh, it's warmer here. It's quiet here. And then we just all walked as a group down to the beach. So there's people laying out on the beach, and suddenly here's 50 people or so just walking up as a group
It was
to
cool.
come and be baptized. It was really,
We weren't really laying out because
cool.
it wasn't very warm.
well, there were people laying on blankets and sitting in chairs. I mean, they
True.
weren't necessarily tanning, but they were
It
relaxing.
might be because apparently you could have gotten tan because you got sunburned.
Apparently. But that was just a good. Oh, and by the way, we need to throw this out. Nueva Vida showed up with a whole lot of food. I mean, I saw pizza, I saw sandwiches, I saw tostadas, I saw El Salvadorian tamales. And I didn't just see
Rice,
these things, I
milk.
ate these things. Oh, arroz con leche.
That was so good.
Really
It was
sweet.
very good.
It was really sweet.
So thank you so much for
Thank you,
sharing
thank you, thank
your
you.
bounty and all of your delicious food.
It was-
I brought cashews, but I forgot to set them out till the very end. So
I know we shared them with the people that were sitting around us, but we didn't think of walking all over.
yeah, I should have
so.
given them to you, and you could have just handed. You're better at that. I'm just like here, there.
That's right. The amazing Joe Brown rosemary cashews were available. And it's not only was the beach encouraging, just Sunday at church, there were a lot of new people. I mean, honestly, I wasn't sure with like the Delta variant if if we might see
Yeah.
a lot fewer people at church. But
Yeah,
it
there
was
some new people. It was fun.
it was just a really good Sunday.
Yeah, honestly, I was like had to drag myself out of bed because I really didn't want to get up. But sometimes, you just
Sometimes you
don't
have
want
those
to do
mornings.
life.
Yeah.
So, but I did, and I got there a little late. But it was as I was standing in the back, I was like, "This is just good for my soul." Singing about the hope we have in Christ and seeing people and greeting people and hey, how are you doing? Good to see you. And people that it's like it's easy to be at home and think oh, there's nobody here, but then you forget about it. I'm not making any sense. But you kind of sometimes don't realize the relationships that you have and how encouraging that is. I think that's what I was trying to say.
And that's why I would give this word of encouragement, because I know some people. I mean, I know some of our families that the Delta variant is real, and I know some people are saying let's pull back for a little bit, and there's no judgment in doing that. That's a good. I think the key is, especially if you're saying, okay, we're going to take a few weeks and go to what I call virtual church. See what I did there? I kind of like that. I people I talk to that are going to take a few weeks to do Virch Church, my encouragement is engage. Don't isolate in doing that. Whether you're, finding a couple of people or maybe another family that you can hang out with or stay connected with your life group. It's so important because it is just not the same. Yeah. When you're watching Virch Church, when you're doing church on TV, it's not the same as being there in person. So you have to find ways to lean into the relationships and into the lean in, or you can lean in. Okay, that's kind of creepy. I won't do that. Lean into those relationships.
Hi, Audrey. She was at the beach yesterday.
Audrey was at the beach.
It was fun to see you at the beach.
And she was
in our backyard.
In our backyard for the welcome dessert. That was such an
awesome
awesome
Next time we have a welcome dessert, come.
It'll probably be January, but
come.
Mark January on your calendar.
Not until January?
Probably not, yeah.
Oh, well, we might have something else.
But here's what's...
It's fun to be in people's homes because, because Audrey's commented and said, she feels like she's there. It's like when you've been to someone's house, it's, I don't know, you just feel this connection to them.
You are giving the awesome invitation to join a life group. Oh. Because that is a way to get to know people, to get in their homes. Now,
that sounds creepy.
Granted, some
get into their homes.
No,
steal their stuff.
So some of our groups are going to be virtual, but there are a number of groups that are meeting in person.
When is that starting? The whole life?
It's starting like Sunday, September 12th. Nuria, good morning. And I don't think we said good morning to Bobby either, who signed on. So hello to you, Bobby, as well.
And Lauren.
I didn't see Lauren. Hey, hi, Lauren. Oh, I'm looking forward to seeing you at the bridge soon. That would be great.
Bridge Fest, yay!
Bridge Fest. Okay, September 12th.
Sorry, we have a lot of things going on.
Everything's coming. The life group, the new series is beginning. We only have one more week in the Gospel of Mark, and then
it is almost September. Oh,
like in 2 days.
Oh, sorry, I was thinking we had like another week.
No,
wow.
September 2nd, Tennessee game. Well,
it's a sorry, that was a weird face.
It's the Rocky Top.
Did not like that. Okay. Yes.
So
September what?
September 12th.
How long? 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 days? 2 weeks.
2 weeks. 2 weeks. So that's the time we're starting this new series. It's going to be so helpful if you're in a life group, and we're kicking the whole thing off with Bridge Fest. So you can just come enjoy. We do need, a lot of people to serve.
So September 12th is a Sunday, and that's when Bridge Fest is.
Yep.
And that's when we're starting the new life group series.
Exactly.
Okay.
And it's called Forward on Mission Together. We're going to work through our mission statement, our core values. It's just going to be, I think this is going to be, I forget I guess it's 8 weeks altogether. I see this as an 8-week celebration of who God has called us to be as a church. And just every week, just celebrating. So good stuff ahead. Nuria, good morning. It's a good day.
It's a good day. And here we are. Sorry.
Well,
I don't have a lot to say this morning. It's a thing.
Well, then let me just say, if I can maybe wrap up. It was a lot of fun teaching first person yesterday. Teaching
really
as Jairus.
If you didn't see it, you should watch it. It was great.
That's a little creative thing that is good to do from time to time. It just kind of gets, for me, it got me in the story, and it helped me think
and
through
it
things.
got everybody else in the story too. It was very engaging.
Yeah, and there are things you kind of have to piece it. For example, in Mark's gospel, it just says his daughter. But you may have noticed when I was talking, I said like his only, like this is my only daughter. And if you're reading that saying, okay, where in Mark's gospel does it say that this was his only daughter? I didn't make it up. Go read the same account in the Gospel of Luke. And when you read in Luke's version of the story, you will read that it was his only daughter. Oh. And you may have read and said, this never says.
Which is a good thing to read the rest of the Bible, because there's a lot of stuff.
And you may have read it and said, it never says in the story that he's from Capernaum. Where did you get that? But it's interesting to, like, if you go look at the story, when Jesus left to go to the country of the Gerasenes, we can pretty confidently say he left from Capernaum. And so it says, and when they returned, so it's reasonable to think through that he came back to Capernaum. And to me, it was interesting to think that this ruler of the synagogue could have been there in the beginning of Mark's gospel when Jesus was teaching and he cast the demon out of the man, that as the ruler of the synagogue, he would have been there. Anyway, it was just a lot of connections that I did not realize or hadn't thought through, just kind of reading over it. But they are connected. VeggieTale reference. We had one of those at the beach yesterday.
We did. What
James Pack caught it.
He did.
They've never given me a name.
I've been here since show one, and that's because that beach we went to didn't have a name.
That's it. Now you have the full context.
You should have been there. It was good.
Anyway, hey, I hope you can join us this Sunday. We're going to, obviously, we're not going to finish the Gospel of Mark next Sunday, but we're going to finish this section of Mark's Gospel. And then we're going to move into our forward series. Yeah, thanks for changing that. So we're going to
now it's over.
So we're going to finish our section of Mark's Gospel, and then we're going to move into the forward series. We are going to come back to the Gospel of Mark.
That was my question.
It honestly might be January, because we're going to do a series on forward, our mission and core values. Then we're going to do a short series on hospitality, on practicing generous hospitality. Alex Rivero is going to speak once. A friend of ours named Rick Langer is going to speak once.
Yay.
So there's going to be some great things. That's going to be the month of November. Isn't like a series on hospitality right before the holidays? That's pretty cool. Anyway, great things coming up. Let's just keep trusting the Lord. Let's keep moving forward. Oh, Scott asked, what does forward series mean?
Ooh.
Our next preaching series is called Forward, and the subtitle is On Mission Together. And it's a great thing because, we've kind of been isolated and separate and, kind of in this, what's going on. And this is just like, okay, you know what? God's calling us to move forward. And here's how we move forward. So we're going to lay out the mission statement of the church and our core values, the strengths of our church, and say this is how we move forward as the body of Christ together. So that's where we're going. And Scott, I hope you can join us on our Virch Church as we do that. Scott's in Texas, so I'm not with a third of Californians who have moved to
not an easy commute.
No, but it's an easy just click on your phone or on your laptop or your TV. So anyway, all right.
See, it's contagious.
As I'm choking here, I think we better sign off.
Get it.
All right. Goodbye, everyone. Have a great Monday.
Bye.
We'll see you soon. God bless. Bye.